Hey guys, Dave here from Lost Under a Mind. I just got done seeing the Nintendo Switch presentation, and it, the system itself looks pretty awesome for what it can do. They showed us a lot of more information about the system, then they showed us some information about some games, and they announced some some games that are going to be launched with the system, some games are going to be coming out later in the year. Also gave us the release date, the price. Yeah. The Switch is going to be released on March 3rd, 2017 at $299.99, which is a pretty good price point for the system, I have to say, compared to a lot of other systems whenever they first come out. And with all it can do, I think it's kind of a bargain for what you get. They said that online, they didn't go into it in detail, but they said that you will have to pay for online, which I know a lot of people are used to with PlayStation and Xbox, but I was kind of hoping Nintendo would be a little better with that. We'll see what we get. Maybe we'll get like some kind of games or something with that service for them to charge. Because if not, I don't know if I can justify spending that money for online for a Nintendo. But and they showed us some information about the JoyCons, the controllers that you get with the system. They said they're going to come in two colors, black, and another set that'll be one red, one blue, which kind of look kind of cool. And at least if the two sets they're coming out with are going to be the same price, one just with black controllers, the other with red and blue controllers. It's kind of a cool choice, I guess, but I'm sure they'll come out with them on their own, so if you get one, you get the other later. But then they started showing off some games, and so we first get this game 1-2 Switch, which to me, just, I don't understand it too much. They say it's a party game. It's a video game where you don't look at the video game screen at all. Like, you look at someone else who's playing the game with you. They say it's great for icebreakers and parties, and I guess I just don't understand. It's like like you meet somebody on the street and you're like, hey, I have this video game. You want to play with me? Well, how do you play? Well, you look at me. You don't look at the game. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing you. I don't know. It's weird. And then they showed this game is this boxing game with spring arms or ribbon arms or something. And you hold the JoyCons in your fist and you punch like that, and you can then it reacts to your punches. And I say it's like boxing game meets shooter, which is it's an interesting take, but it looks like something that could have been done easily on the Wii. Like with two Wiimotes, you just do the same thing. It looks exactly like a Wii game. It looks like those Wii games that you find like at Kohl's next to the pants, where it's just random Wii games there that are just like $10, like just shovelware. It doesn't look like a game that you should be, pumping out there for people for your big presentation. You're getting this little game that looks like you'll play for 2 seconds and then put down and never play again. And you get Splatoon 2, which, cool, great, another Splatoon game, but the look of the game doesn't look any different than Splatoon 1. And they just say it just has, like, updated guns and stages, which they probably could have done for Splatoon 1 with a DLC pack or something. Like, they're gonna make everybody buy this game over again. Just to play on the Switch. I mean, I guess that's a nice upgrade, but they're going to charge $60 again for this, you know that. And, so I'm not too happy about that. And we got a new Super Mario Brothers game coming out that actually looks really good. I think it's like Super Mario Odyssey, I think it was called, which is, looks pretty awesome. Except for the hat has eyes, and now, like, you can throw it. I think Mario must have been sharing those shrooms with Miyamoto or something, because that sounds like something somebody high would figure out. Dude, I got it. It's a great idea. How about if Mario throws his hat at people like a weapon? But it's not just a normal hat, man. It's got eyes on it. So, you know, you throw in like a thing and a thing. Yeah. That's it looks fun, but it doesn't come out until like the end of the year in the holiday. So we gotta wait like a whole year for this game that probably would be, besides Zelda, will probably be Nintendo's like biggest game, and they aren't bringing it out like right away so that people would want to buy the system. So I guess you know, fine, make sure people have it for Christmas. And then they showed, you know, a few RPGs, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which looks really good. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 did really amazingly on the first Wii. This game I know will do really well. And then we have a couple other RPGs coming out. Square's coming out with some more Dragon Quest games on the Wii, on the Switch. I'm sorry, I got Wii on the brain. And we have, so Square's like, well, you can't have Final Fantasy, but we'll give you Dragon Quest, the second. It's almost as good as Final Fantasy if you squint your eyes really tightly. It has its fans. I have enjoyed the games in the past, but of course they're not going to come out with their Final Fantasy 15 on the Switch. and they did. Bethesda announced Skyrim finally is going to be on the Switch. After all the controversy of after the initial presentation, them showing Skyrim in that presentation, then Bethesda coming out and saying, well, we never said that Skyrim was going to be on the Switch. We never said that yet. So, you know, it's the, you know, we're not saying anything about it. And people thinking that Nintendo just took that footage for their system and it wasn't coming out. Well, guys, it's coming out. Skyrim on the Switch. You can take Skyrim on the go. Hopefully it actually performs well and can keep up. At least hopefully that hardware can keep up with that game. And we got our first sports game. EA came out and talked about our first sports game, and it's FIFA. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. One of the best parts of the presentation, if you haven't seen it yet, you have to watch it for this alone. Suda51 comes out to talk about their new games. And they're speaking in Japanese because they're in Japan. And the translator for English, I think, fell asleep or took something because he was pretty much out of it the entire time. Like, couldn't keep up with the guy. He was very excited about the game, and unfortunately, because of the translator, I don't remember what the game was. I know it was No More Heroes, but they never have a title for it. But the translator just didn't seem like he couldn't keep up anymore. Like he fell asleep, and the guy just kept going, and he couldn't keep up with him, and never recovered. And I swear, I think by after all the video vignettes went through, they got a new translator because it sounded like someone else. Like they were like, you know what, you're done. They took him out in the back and shot him or something. And and they of course did this whole thing about with Miyamoto and Reggie and talking about Breath of the Wild, and they're trying to figure out when Breath of the Wild will come out. And they're like, hell, we can't tell you. You know, you gotta ask so and so. You gotta ask him. And, okay, well, here's when Breath of the Wild. I can't tell you when Breath of the Wild comes out. Let's go back to the president. And then he, of course, says that Breath of the Wild comes out on launch, which we all knew. Everybody knew that Breath of the Wild was a launch title way before whenever we didn't even know what the system was called. It was just the NX. Everybody knew it was a launch title. It was supposed to come out on the Wii U at one point too. It was a launch title. We all get it. We know. It's okay. So far with that, the games lineup I'm not too impressed with as of right now. Hopefully Zelda will keep me and a few other people I know occupied until that Mario game comes out. And they need to really come out with that virtual console like fast, because it's Nintendo's thing. If they can't come out with great games to begin with, they gotta rely on their old shit. That'll keep me happy, because I swear to God, if I put $300 down on a Zelda console, I love Zelda, but I'm not putting $300 down for one Zelda game, and that's it. I have plenty of Zelda games to play. I don't need to play a new one, even though it looks amazing. But so far, I'm a little shaky on this one. I hope Nintendo pulls something out because I love the systems. I love their company so much and all the systems they've come out with. I was a huge advocate for that Wii U. Even to this day, I still think it's a highly underrated system that have a lot of gems on it that not a lot of people give credit to. But I'm looking forward to this. I just hope that my faith hasn't been misplaced on this one. Please go check it out for yourself. And in the meantime, go check out some of our old reviews that we've done. I'll post a link to a few of them in the description below. And me and a friend of mine, Marcus, may do movie reviews, and we also have other videos. Other than that, you guys take care. Laters.